Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers? I have a unique show for you today. I'm on my way to the scrap metal steel factory and steel heart factory. So you can see this neighborhood, the way people express themselves. It's weird, but not weird, bizarre, weird, and like it's fascinating. Check this out. So this is great. The way they use scrap metal to express themselves, it's just amazing, guys. I can't wait to show you, and you guys are going to see this is pretty unique. And enough talking, let's do some rolling. So this is just a beginning. I just want to show you what kind of neighborhood that we're in. It took a lot of time to do this. I am asking you not to get offended, because the way things looks are made to look that way. It's not by accident. So if you see things looks neglect, don't worry. It was made to look that way. Look at that masterpiece. That's scrap metal, guys. It's like they use old parts from broken motorcycles or cars, and the fiberglass, they just shape it into a tiger, a black puma, I would say. And that's funny, look. They put a shoe for the puma. Look, there's a shoe there, and down there. That's incredible, guys. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So the two front legs have shoes, boots. That's amazing. And yes, this is legit. Otherwise, the city would have got rid of it. You can see the structure. It was paid for an artist to do this thing, to this work of art. Someone was paid to do this big money. You can see it. This is not some vandalism or nothing. No, this is really a work of art. Yeah. Okay. So this is it, guys. Here we are at the Scrap Metal Art Gallery. It's in an open space. It's free to get in, but this is legit. It's got the city approval. Otherwise, all this would have been removed ASAP. So this is really. I am hoping that I will get the name of the artist who made this, because there are so many pieces. It's not just one guy. It's not just throwing some metals together, and you can see there's some thought behind it. There's some work. It's probably a group of people, artists, who did it. So I'm just showing you the front of it. Okay, so, and we'll not go into details because I don't know the meaning of every pieces there, but some of them will remind you of things that maybe you have seen before, or some looks Asian, yeah. So that's another look of it. He's got that big one there in the middle. You know, this is another way of expressing. This is another way artists have found to express themselves. You know, and this is durable. Don't look down on this place because it may look neglect, but it was made to look that way, to be that way. You know, this is not a fancy art gallery. That one is, this one is different. You know, so you have to take it for what it is, and hopefully some of the pieces will remind you or make you feel something of your childhood or ignite something in you. It's just so many, guys. More than 30, that's for sure. Some of them reminds me of like farm tools, you know, to labor the land and stuff like that. That one looks like a mailbox, kind of, you know. It is not. It's just, you know, to me, it reminds me of a mailbox. Maybe to you, each pieces will show you or remind you or makes you think about something that you've seen before or done, or places that you've been to, you know. Look at that one. It looks not Chinese, but I would say Korean to me because of the way the pieces of metals are put together. It looks like Korean letters, stuff that are that is written in Korean. Yeah, that is most interesting, really. Oops, what's that one? You see, that one there could look like some Greek religious symbol, you know. There are some genius behind those pieces, guys. This is just like an S, maybe. Some pieces look like those things that we have seen in video games, some symbols, or, you know, those of you who have played quests or role-playing games where you have to find stuff, or there were symbols that you have to crack and get figure out puzzles to get the code or key to give you access to a new level. That's fabulous, man. And you see, guys, some of the metals they use different metals and coating, because that one looks like it was oiled, because it doesn't look as rusty as that one down there. But maybe that one down there was made to look that way. They didn't want it to look nice and smooth and oily like this one here. You know, so that's why there's no mistake here, man. This is a art gallery, and very unusual and unusually free. You know, usually anything that's art, you're gonna have to pay to get in, but not here. Oh, it says made in France. Would this be like French art? No, they just use one part. And what's this? Wow. See this, guys? Man. Yeah. What am I doing? I'm just saving you the very expensive fare of going to Canada to find out about scrap metal hard and open space. Because if you're not from here and if you're not curious, you might have to book a ticket to come and see this. But I am saving you the very expensive ticket. The expensive fare going to Canada. But of course, you guys, you already know, nothing beats the seeing with on spot, you know. You see that one there reminds me of Japanese shrine. You would have those huge bell made of I don't know, bamboo or whatever. Some parts in Asia, to announce yourself before you get into the village or anything, you have to take the hammer and then bang, you hit one of the bell and someone will come and ask you why. Yes, why are you here? What do you want with us? And then you tell them, I would like to visit your village. I would like to stay here one day if I have the authorization of the chief. And then he's gonna go and tell you, okay, wait. Then you wait, and then when he comes back, he's gonna tell you, we can only allow you in if you go through under a ceremony for you to become a part of our village. We have to run a ceremony where we're gonna make you become a full member of the village, and then after the ceremony you become part of the a legal member of this village, and then they can allow you in, and then you can have tea, eat with them, stuff like that. It's interesting, you know. And yes, stuff like that in Asia, villages like that in Asia are in the bushes and the woods. You have to walk, no car is gonna get you there. Get your walking shoes, be brave. You're in the middle of the jungle. If you wanna go see those villages, there's nothing, there's no guide. Well, you could, but you gotta be brave, you understand? There's nothing, and then you're gonna leave something out of this world, you know. You're gonna go back in time, and yeah, that's interesting. You see, that one there reminds me of seamen. You know, the instrument that they use to like tell them where is the north, south, or far, or they like in line with their itinerary still, you know. Yeah, that part, yeah, I find it very interesting. Yeah, so it's fun, you know. This is not a boring visit, because any little things can bring out memories. And you know what, I'm gonna try it. Yeah, so in Asia, that's what you would get. Yeah, okay. So I used it, and yeah, you know, yeah, that's what you would get when you go to those, yeah, you see. So you would hit the bell, and you wait, and someone will show up and ask you, why are you here? What do you want with us? And then, you know, you express yourself, and then they'll make you a part of the village after a reasonable, decent ceremony. When you see chains like this, you're thinking about anchoring, you know. But to you, each pieces might have a different story behind it, or you can see something different that you, a place that you have been with your father or with your parents, you know. Everything was designed to look bizarre like that, okay? Don't think, hey, there's that tree next to this. Don't worry. This was done, my feeling tells me it's more than one artist who did this. And we're not going to put a price tag on that because this is priceless. And don't worry. Oh, that's just a bench. It's got like a face behind it. Maybe. You know, those two red things could be face, ears. The butterfly in the middle could be a mouth. It could be Maya stuff, or you know, there are symbols. You know, that's interesting. You see, the more you're going through that gallery, the more you're seeing weird stuff, and that's not a mistake. That's like an escape door. You see, they double up the fence. It's like there's something living on the other side of that, or to exit the gallery, you got to go through that door. That's interesting. Wow. You guys see that piece there? That piece is made of a metal that doesn't rust really, with free maintenances. You can see that one doesn't rust. It looks that way. You can wet it, do whatever you want. It's gonna stay, look not oily, but it's gonna look nice like that. It's gonna stay, doesn't need no maintenances. And they choose to put it on 2 blocks. You know, everything is detailed. Don't think, oh, someone came here and just spray paint. No, that could be a triangle, a mountain, a symbol of something, you know. People who have been to South America maybe will see things that they are familiar with, and us not, you know. The more you travel, the more you can maybe identify those pieces. Like this path here looks like a snake, okay? If you see the way that path is shaped, or is it a dragon? Look, you see? So from here, you have the shape that goes like a snake, you see? And that slab there, that's the tail of the snake, maybe. So you see, that's an overview of that piece of art. Yeah. That one is refreshing because it's blue like the sky, the sea. It's got those that's not an oil rig. Guys, look at that one. It's like a chief or a bird or something. It looks like a mohawk. You know that mohawk haircut? Maybe I'm wrong. You know, I'm seeing things. Yeah. Oh, look at that box. It looks so Japanese. The Aikido box. It looks so samurai. Let's. Wow. That's beautiful. It's on a pole. It's like a bird cage. There are so many things here. Wow. So what is this thing? Wow. Guys, you see this? That's a bench made. That's a bench made with a railroad. You know those beam that they use to stabilize to sit the railroad on it. That could be. I think that's one of them. Heavy like there's no other. That's funny. Did you see that? Wow. Yeah, that's actually a bench, but I don't think people are really gonna sit on it because you want this to last, so someone else also gets the chance to see this. You know, it's free, but at the same times, without the citizen taxes, you cannot pay an artist to do this. Okay, there's no magic like free thing. It doesn't exist. Okay, so the citizen taxes paid for this. No artist, no matter how much love and how much they want to express themselves, they're not gonna put this much work and labor for free. That's not going to happen. Forget it. Wow. This looks like not a peacock, but you know those things that changes with the winds. The wind make them changes direction. It looks like one. So when you first look at this, it looks like a pile of rocks, but no, it is not. Is it Inuit? Is it First Nation? It's well put together, I can tell you this much. You know? That piece there looks like something a farmer would use to labor the land. At the same time, it looks like young Luke Skywalker floating racing bike. Those of you who've seen I think the Phantom Menace or Anakin Skywalker. And anyways, he had that speeder bike, and it looks like it, but also when you're looking at it from this angle, it looks like something to farm the land. That's interesting. Oh, this looks like a bicycle. Look. Wow. Oh, more and more. Wow, what's this? one thing for sure, the artist who did this, that's a train, a freight train. So you know this is legit because to put those things together, you need many people to hold and weld at the same time, because the welding for those pieces, they're actually very heavy. You know? So you probably have one guy doing the welding and maybe two other guys holding the pieces, because I can tell you this much, they are not light. Okay? That one looks like a racing car, but something from Star Wars, you know? And that plate at the bottom looks like a plate that connects two wagons together, you know? And what is that door? It's got symbols. It's like a puzzle that you have to figure out to unlock that door. I like it. You got some wheels, you got some natives symbols, some extraterrestrial. You have that face with 3 holes in it, and you have one at the bottom with 2 holes in it, one on top with only 1 hole in it, one at the bottom with just a square. This could be an extraterrestrial gate. Okay, you have yeah, you gotta, it's like a puzzle. You must figure out, turn those wheels. Each wheels, you must turn them a certain number of time to unlock the Stargate. Yeah, you see, you got a series of wheels there. If you figure out how many times you must turn each wheels, once you get the right combinations, then you go to the biggest wheel, the red one there, and then you're gonna turn it a certain numbers of times, and the extraterrestrial faces will lit different colors, and when they all matches, the door to the store will open. Yeah, and if you try to go over it, then it's death. Look, there are pikes on top. It's for those who want to like shortcut the visit. You either figure out the code or you leave, but you can't just go over the fence. All right. Oh man, wow. Some are so pretty, so delicate to work the steel and bent it. It's a combination of blowtorch, hammer, you know, probably to do just one piece takes forever, because look at the thickness of the steel. That's 1 inch thick. This could be a machine gun and the making, you know, before it becomes a deadly weapon. That's what it looks like. Yeah. Oops. What's this? You guys are not gonna believe this. This resembles to Jesus Christ's table for 12. You guys remember that picture depicted with Jesus sitting in the middle at the table with 12 disciples, and then the way that table looks, it reminds me of that. Yeah, the Last Supper. You know, for those of you out there who knows about the Bible a little bit, so that's the table of the Last Supper. And Jesus would be there, and sat to his right would be Paul. Is it Paul? Yes, not Paul. The guy on the Greek island, the guy who prophesies. And of course, Judas would be, like the guy with the dagger, the two faces. Judas would be like sitting somewhere in a corner, like thinking how much silver he was going to get if he betrayed Jesus, So, okay. That's different. That looks like an aquarium. The way it's shaped, the beauty, I like the way the stones, the way they look like stuff that was underwater. Okay, look. It looks so different from the other rocks that we've seen, you see? It looks like something that was underwater. So it looks like an aquarium. The only thing that's missing are virtual fishes. Yes, that's beautiful. Yeah, okay, yeah. So, quickly, there is Jesus, and to his right was John. Yeah, the guy who prophesies is John. He was stuck on a Greek island. He was jailed there. So that's John. And then you would have Peter and all those other guys all mingle up and all happy to be there except for the traitor. So yeah, Jesus, John. Was it Mark, Jesus, John, and Mark? Oh well. So there's this thing right here. That one here reminds me of Snow White. You guys know why. I'm not going to tell you what. When you see this, you gotta think about Snow White. Come on. Those of you who knows the story of Snow White, you would say, yeah, okay. It makes sense. Could be. There is a possibility. Look. This place is great, I am grateful to the mayor of this city because even if we're all paying taxes, you still got to make this available to your citizens because and it's free. It's free to get in. That piece there doesn't look good. Well, I mean, that piece there looks like war. 2 warheads, 2 rockets. This is the end all to let go of missiles. Not good, guys. But to you, it could mean something different. okay? But the work is there. Oh, look at that. That's Japanese right there, okay? When I'm looking at this, I see a samurai. Why? Look, the quarter moon shape that you find on a samurai hat and hammer, you know, this really makes me think about a samurai. Wow, it's beautiful. It's so many pieces. Guys, you can make your people happy, because that's also part of the being a mayor. It's to find things which is not too expensive, but that would keep a part of the population happy. And heart does have meanings for a lot of people, you know. That thing up there, I'm not gonna say what it reminds me of, because that's very sad. I don't like it. I see concentration camp. I see Auschwitz. I don't like it. Okay? You don't see it, but when you go to the side, that's what you see. That's Auschwitz. That's, yeah, I don't like it. You would hear that, you know, like everybody would have to line up, you know. That's ugly. Well, not ugly, but the memories are not nice, you know. I see too many things. I must get out of here. I'm seeing too many things. But at the same time, that's what a place like this was made for, to get different things, and you go and get different emotions, you know, because some of the stuff, if you're not born yesterday, some of the pieces will remind you things, stuff that you have seen. Some are nice memories, some are not so nice memories, you know. So there's a drilling bit there. Yeah, that's a drill bit. Yeah. That's funny. That's like this is from a washing machine. I think so. Wow. Guys, this visit took a long time, because there are like so many pieces, and they each have their own explanation. They each have their own meanings, or portray something, or their symbols. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. When you see this, what does it remind you of? What did you say? Ben-Hur? Yes, those those carts with blades on them. And this would, like, you know, when they put you in the arena for the soldiers to always have the upper end, the cart that they was on would have blades and each wheel, so this gives you no chance to ever escape, you know. You're on your feet, the guy is riding a cart and it's got blade and it's turning at like high speed. So that's what that piece remind me of, Ben-Hur, the movie, when he was in the arena and Pharaoh was riding one of those carts with blade in it, and still Ben-Hur managed to win, you know. I must leave, because I am seeing things, guys. Yeah. That looks like a satellite station with many satellites pointing to the sky, to the stars. Yeah. And that gear would be where you would set you would turn it to have your satellite, your dish, pointing towards different direction to get different results. Yeah. I must leave, man. What happened, I think, in open spaces like that, there's like so many pieces you don't know what to. Just when you think you've seen everything, and there's this new piece with a car, with a cross. Oh, okay, it's welded. It's welded to the whole. Okay, there's no free parts. Everything is weld to the original part. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna give a thumbs up to this city. I think we're in Van Horn. That's like the Jew neighborhood. So I'm gonna give them credit. I like it. This is not just like that. This is not an accident. Someone paid big money for that, and this is culture. So one last look of that scrap metal art gallery. Yeah, it's just beautiful, guys. If you happen to be in I think this is the city of Outremont, okay, that's like close to Park Avenue and Van Horn Street. So if you happen to be in that neighborhood, the gallery, the scrap metal gallery, it's between Saint Urbain and Van Horn. So that's the name. Yeah. All right. Right after the overpass. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that freebie. Anytime there's something free of quality, I'm in. So you guys have a good day. Don't forget to like tell your friends to encourage the channel. We always have interesting educational stuff. That's not a lie. There's always something good for everybody. So you guys have a great day and enjoy more street art.